Yo, what's up? Last lap. Mr. Prez, what's up, homie? Been a minute. Hedgies, I'm coming for you. I wanted to say 52.8. We'll play a sad song for the hedge fund managers. Wah, wah. Chaz. We'll get into it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Dad's driving. What's up? Wasabi sauce. What's up, Dave Roy? Liquidity run? Oh my goodness, yeah. It's always liquidity runs around here. All right. So what do we got? We got it all. Notice how we just fell shy of that line there. You can zoom in if you'd like, but that line is a liquidity pool from this high here. So we started working in the stops from the equal highs, and the buying pressure really kicked in there. It's because those are buy stops up there. Someday that'll click. But there you are. So what happened? Well, we're generating the idea that we've got some selling pressure going on here. And we've opened up a new candle for the week. And you're going to note the close of the previous candle and the open of the current candle. Drag that out. I'm going to use that as support and resistance on a closing basis for a 4-hour chart and higher for the end of the week and the end of the month. So depending on if we're above and below it, I will permit price to revisit this price point. That's okay. If we start taking that low, then I'll be aggressively looking for a bottom here. It's got to be quick. It's got to be very quick. And if there's flash dips, you're going to either think it's selling pressure and miss out, or you're going to buy it and look at it as an opportunity. This being in the weekly chart, the reason why I'm using these specific levels is because we got a swing low here. And if we don't take previous week's high this week, this would be equilibrium here. So anything below this, I'm very interested. And if we take this pool of liquidity from outside of this range, I'm not bearish. I want to make that very clear. There is absolutely no world, and it's been this way since a while. Even if it dips hard, I'm not bearish. I'm not looking for shorts. I'm looking for it to go up, and that's it. So you're aware. And yeah, this is my projection. I'd like to see this for the end of August. Now, I am open to the idea that we just reprice lower from here, just to generate the idea that this is where the sellers are coming in, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, right? And then the people who just won't let this go, they are buried their stops up here. So this is where I want to seek a high for the end of the month. If it wants to reprice higher, it doesn't have to. Okay, this is just, if it's an agreement, I would like to see it trade down a little bit and then start slapping up. At the end of the week, the beginning of the week, I'm going to tilt my hand to you and tell you this week is setting up a run. Okay? So keep your positions light and tight this week. You don't want to be letting candlesticks punk you and calling you names. Okay? This is the week. Boy, oh boy. Just take my word for it, okay? And you'll see what happens. But if price decides that the liquidity is thick enough here at the end of the week, it's just going to start gig ascending. So that's what I'm looking for. It can gig ascend back down to this discount, and I'm okay with that. So it's not that I'm calling both directions. It's I'm calling up overall, but I am inviting a dip. And it's very, very counterintuitive to what retail does and what a lot of people do. They're just like, please go up only. I'm going to full pour it here. No. You let price wiggle. Just like we let it wiggle here. And just like we let it wiggle here. So let's check out the ETH USD. Oh my goodness. This guy's really going to start his chainsaws now. Crazy. So I'll make this quick, but let's go to a 4-hour chart. This is a candlestick in which I want to see us close above by Thursday. Closing candlestick. So 8 p.m. Thursday, I want to see us above this price point, 4,668.47. Or is it 688.47? I'm sure you can see better than I can from here. It's tiny. But yeah, that's it. And that's our protected low. So I'm happy with what's going on here. This is where I'll be looking for a little piece of what we picked up from down here. And for targets, I've been kind of holding back targets. But I'm going to like to use the 3-month chart. And I'm going to use, just for now, we'll refine these later, but this candlestick specifically, I'm going to use that. So my first target is almost reached, okay? It's that price point right at the hedge funds are fired. Second price point is 5,000. Is that 602? Yeah, $602, and that's handsome. I like that. This would be a pit stop, so I'd want to see us start accelerating for September and close this up close candle above this resistance point, and that'll be the top for September. Crazy tinfoil targets, we're looking at like $23,000. There's another little range that I'm gonna pull out. I'll do it here. You guys can have it. Take the lowest low, the highest. I know lots of people pull their fibs differently than me, but that's okay. I don't mind. They do it the way the books do it. I do it the way I do it. So I'm taking this price swing here from the bear low to the bull high, and I'm drawing equal parts. So we're almost at reaching outside of the range, and this would be target 1. So half of that price swing. Target 2 would be 1 full equal part of that measured price swing. So 9,648. Wink, wink. And then we got 12,000. So I like tinfoil targets for me right up here. 23,000. It's like 988 something. It's up there, but people will be like, oh no, it can't happen. Tell me why it can't happen, and then we'll go from there. Because until then, people were like, oh, Bitcoin won't ever hit $100,000, especially after that last drop. Yeah, we're above 100K now. So, yeah, that's what I'm looking at for targets. I don't, the weekly chart helps give the models and give the patterns. Anything lower of a time frame, you're just getting punked. I'll be real with you. Try not. If I'm using a 4-hour chart, it's because I need to see what's going on inside here, just to determine some levels for myself. But you are getting punked in the lower time frames. I can guarantee you that. If you're constantly feel like you're offside, just wait when you're just buy down close candles. I can't make it more simpler than that. But yeah. Wow, master friend twice in one day. Hey, what's up? Don't give away the secrets. Man, I give it all for free. You guys can have it all for free. And if you want to come pay me, then whatever. You can come pay me, but you guys can have it all. It's all for you, Badgie. Buy low, sell high. It's not that simple. It's not that complicated, but your brain makes it complicated and unsimplifies it. What's up, Totko? That's a pretty cool name. I can't even pronounce it. Hey, what's up, Reking? Reking. What's up, Busta? Sean, what's up, man? I love the camera setup. Me too. We'll be doing when the fall comes and the time changes. I'll be doing quite a few of these, and it's gonna be fun. And hopefully, there's no chainsaws in the background. What brain, bro? I'm married. Yeah, your wife thinks for you. Is that what you're saying? I feel you. I feel you. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I think it's like Halloween's showing up. Buddy's getting ready for Halloween. He's just doing up his chainsaws. You know what I'm saying? He's oiling them. Chains. Hex is moving. Ooh, yes. Hex is moving. We have so many awesome people doing so much that I don't really want to take the spotlight, if you know what I'm saying. Like, ETH was kind of like, it needed to be done because there was nobody doing proper TA on ETH. I'll just go there. As far as, just buying low, there's no actual TA. Everybody was literally mecha, hecka, giga, deca, turbo offside down here. Like, everybody. And we found a swing low in a discount, 1, 2, 3, and then it went up. Sure, we found this one first, okay? We did find a swing low here on the weekly time frame, but it didn't run out that swing high for market structure break. Not just a short-term shift, a full-on break in market structure. This happens in the weekly chart. So, like, here's the thing. All these mainstream people, they don't even understand basic trend. If you go to school for trading, that's literally the first thing they teach you is trend analysis. Higher highs, higher lows, right? Okay, so let's do basic trend. Okay, we've got the lows being blown out and the swing highs remaining intact. So you've got a clear downtrend. We've identified a downtrend, not hard at all. And then once price made a swing low, we were like, okay, what's going on here? Does it want that double bottom right there, that sneaky bugger? Triple bottom? Probably, but we'll give it its opportunity to run out that high and show us that it wants to break trend. That never happened. So we waited. These guys got stopped out. Biggest liquidation in ETH's history up until this one on the way up. But once we created the swing low, not swing high. Once we completed the swing low, we ran for the swing high. There, this confirmed a trend break. By this candle being so aggressive, running out that high there. And if you guys go into my little clips, if you're new with me, I got a little playlist in my section called The Essentials. I use those short little clips to do exactly what I'm showing you here. Exactly what I did with you live in real time. Where price was likely going to go next. And it was just based on those short little clips. You're in a downtrend. You make a swing low. You run out the swing high. And now you're looking for the higher low in the set. 1, 2, 3. So just think about all those people that were, saying ETH's never going to come here, altcoins are dead, and just the whole spiel while it was bleeding down here. This is what they don't understand, is just basic trend. Price goes up or it goes down, but it trends. So like when people were calling it over here and adding to their shorts, really, this little dip here seemed like the end of the world. So we go into a 15-minute chart if we can get back down there. So this is why I say don't enter like lower than a 4-hour chart if you're just looking for patterns to help you with a reversal or bias for the weekly or monthly chart, or even the 3-month chart. That 3-month chart is sick in ETH. It's perfect. But that's the dip. And you'll think, oh, it's over. But no, it's just coming to grab people. And there's your model right there. That thing's beautiful. It's perfect. That's your higher low. That's your lower low. And that's your higher low. That's your swing low. But it's not just a swing low. You can find whatever pattern you want in here. There's a cup and there's your handle. And that's the discount purchase that I would have you guys be purchasing. Right? It's also a shoulder, head, right shoulder. But why did this one work out? And, shoulder, head, right shoulder. Why didn't this one work out? Why did it go, this one was the head and shoulder. That one worked out great. This one was the inverted head and shoulder. But if you come like here, you'd be like shoulder, head, right shoulder. I guess that one worked out. This one here, inverted head and shoulder in a premium market. Did it work out? I guess. Measured move kind of hit, but that was it. Right? I'm just trying to show you that if you're up in this premium market, your bearish patterns are likely going to play out. And if you're down in your discount market, your bullish patterns are likely going to be really high probability. And that's how you can kind of counter trade yourself, because you'll go, oh, it's over, it's dying. But that little dip here is just a tiny little dip in this larger time frame. Just one of these dips here. And then you can see how your shoulder, head, right shoulder ends up playing out. But you can see it more profound in the 4-hour chart. If you're a pattern trader, when you play this stuff in the lower time frames, you're just inviting getting walked on, because it's so anywho, I like what's going on. I will invite a dip if it wants. So here's kind of the synopsis. So when we were on this candle and a few of these compressions, and go back in the videos, I can't change anything. I was mentioning how this level here can be used or seen as support and resistance by people who go by the books. Well, price gets rejected here viciously and creates a bearish engulfing candle. And this is the invitation that I have in the marketplace. So when we were here, I was mentioning I would permit price to dip. This would get all the people short after the trend break. That's the ticket. If that wasn't there, it would be a little bit lame. But so after that trend break, it makes everybody who can't let go of the idea that it's bearish completely feel onside. And then, boom. So as we come up from this low, notice where it makes a pit stop. That swing high right there takes this one, but leaves that double top alone. And what does it do? It trades down first and does the same thing. Gets everybody feeling really onside, and then boom. Oh, where are we now? We've taken these highs, but not these ones. So this is where I'm at. I will permit price to come down. You might not be in that state of mind right now. You might be over leveraged. You might be well over positioned. Don't do that. And then I will look for a violent ride back to the upside. So you have my projections on the futures chart. And I'm looking, this could happen. I will permit it to wiggle around here all for the rest of this month, for even the majority of September. But September into October, by then, I want to see it up here. It's really hard to time this thing. It really is. But we'll see what goes on from there. Friend with the hood, what's up? That's all right. Yes, there will be more lives coming up when the sun changes the clock, and I don't have to wake up at 5:30. Violins, yes. What's up? You're very welcome, you guys. How are you seeing BTC? I don't know. I don't look at that thing. You got to be in the Discord for that one. You know, Sammy gives it live every day. Him and I are in the same boat. It's up only until it's not. Buy dips. But yeah, what do you think of UTHR? I have no idea, dude. I'm not really like a super crypto guy. I'm just a chart guy. You know, I guess I'm kind of turning into a crypto guy a little bit. I'm just not super into everybody's crypto. You know what I mean? I'm like a snob, an exclusive snob. I like mine. I like Richard Hart's stuff. And, you know, like Jasmine is pretty cool. I like the idea of being involved with Sony. Stuff like that. You know, you guys that are in the XRP army, congratulations. Whoop, whoop. You guys are making it big. You and Solana, you're the only things that have pumped so far, but be careful. Make sure you're taking profits. Yes, you betcha. Yeah, much blessings. Hey, yo, man, I see you're back from hunting. That's awesome. Yes, it's all about the charts. Good to have you back, man. It's been like months. It's been months. We've been waiting for you. Yeah, absolutely. Well, God bless you all. Thank you all for joining me. And, you know, we did something cool last week. So let's see what we can do this week. God bless you. We'll see you soon.